Alright, guys, welcome back. Today, we're going to go over something that some people agree with, some people don't. It's the pace of Netmarble on Global. My
Mhm.
opinion is it's going extremely too fast, and I got a special guest for us. I got Mr. Skills himself, the Big Daddy, joining me.
Hello. How you
We're,
doing?
we're going to be bouncing off some topics and try to just figure out what Netmarble is doing. First thing we'll go over is we've all seen it. Red Escanor's coming, and he's coming extremely fast. Put a Red Escanor right here. Most people probably already know what he does. Amplify damage. He comes in with buffs already, so turn 1 he's going to be dealing a ridiculous amount of damage. His second skill at rank 2 and 3 depletes alt gauge. He's going to be a must-have unit.
Especially if you run Arthur with him.
Yeah, Red Arthur is going to be really good now. He's back. The whole red human team is going to be really good again.
Yeah, like I've already said this before, like in some of my videos, that even way before when Global was first coming out, is Red Escanor, Arthur, and Gother are the main three units on a team that are going to probably dominate really well on PvP.
Oh yeah.
So just look forward to that. But in my opinion, the way like things are going with it, like my issue isn't just like the game's like pace or anything like that. It's more about how they're handling even like final bosses as well, like the content and stuff. Like, yeah, I like that they're getting out this fast, but I still think it's bad because one, a lot of people aren't ready for it.
Oh yeah.
Two, some people don't even know what units they have to work on because obviously the point system is like the biggest thing with all
Oh
this
yeah.
stuff. So like, yeah, I 100% believe Escanor will be one of the best units to have for the actual Merlin boss battle, but I don't know what they're expecting us to like, get all these SSR pendants, awaken all these units to level 80, and then expect to get all these points on this point system. So that's the
Yeah.
only thing I'm worried about.
Yeah, and I mean I get their whole mentality, how they've been doing the final bosses. They always come out with the unit that's really good for the fight before the raid comes out. Kind of like a hey, here you go, get this guy, and you'll do okay. But we just had Gother. Like nobody was asking like, "Hey, when's the next one? I need the next one now." Like there was no need to push out Merlin already.
Yeah,
Gother just left what a few days ago,
yeah, yeah. Maybe at
and
most like a week.
yeah, and there's other units that we already have that will be good in that fight. I mean, you know how I feel about Red Nunchuck Bond. I mean, that's my
Yeah.
boy, and if you use him right, he's going to slaughter. I'm going to do a video on it. I really believe I'm going to get him 80 because he's still only 70, but he's going to be fantastic. Arthur's going to be fantastic.
And that's the thing, like with the point system, we don't know what units will do the best, It's just something like you just have to try out,
Yep.
until you see something that pops off. Like with especially for Red Bond because of the way his second card works, because he
Mm-hmm.
can decrease skill ranks.
Yep. That's
So
points.
that's a exactly. So I don't know. A lot of units in this whole game can be possible in this new raid, but like in my opinion, like it's just the pace that they're going at just doesn't make sense.
And if it's
So
and I know, I mean, we both know what we spend. We spend money on this game. We're whales at this game.
yeah,
We're having a hard time catching up. You viewers right now, you can see I'm sitting at 162 diamonds right now.
so
That's
am I.
yeah. I mean, then that's for us. That's low.
Mm-hmm.
For free to play players, that's a good amount. They're happy. They're ready to go. Like I can probably get to the what's it
The
called? The
guaranteed for the
guaranteed,
pity,
the
yeah.
pity system. I can probably fill the pity system up. I'll be good. But then you got to think. Now people got to think. Okay, if I summon on Red Escanor, is who's coming out next week?
Because I get it that Global is trying to make it like, oh, this is a fresh new game. Don't worry about JP. Just play it the way that we're gonna post it, right? But it's still going fast. One, that's one thing. But two, when Red Escanor came on JP, there were three other units that had came out with him, and those were the three units that guaranteed you with clothing demon raids. So you can get whatever demon raider you want whenever you want it wearing the specific clothing. And it came out with green demon Meliodas, a red Elizabeth, and a blue Jericho
Yeah, pull it up right now, and you see when Escanor came out,
in December.
December 30th.
And we had green Escanor in September.
Yeah, September 30th, right here.
3 months difference, right? We had green Escanor maybe 2 months ago. So we're having red Escanor already a month early.
Yeah.
Which is a month worth of content that could have been waited on, right? And just posted other units and just let us save our gems, you know?
Yeah.
Because the thing is, we don't know if Global is going to put Red Escanor as a coin shop unit immediately.
Oh,
They did that with JP.
Yeah, but I guarantee you they won't. Because they still have to put Moleskula in there. She came out first. And she came out ridiculously early. She came out before Red Escanor on Global. She came out on February 27th for JP. And they released them both at the same time. That's ridiculous.
And this is where I feel like this is actually going to be bad, because in my opinion, what I think is going to happen is that they're going to skip Green Demon Meliodas, and I feel like they're going to bring out Green Estarossa first. In my opinion, because if they if they do that, then they can also bring out the Red Estarossa, and then they can also potentially bring out the coin shop, Galland and stuff like that too. Which I don't know if they're going to make into a banner, which would suck.
They will. They on Global they like to make every card have its own banner. Which the thing is, when it's a hype unit like Escanor, like with Galland, we can easily tell viewers, hey, don't summon for Galland. One, he's not that good. Two, he's coin shop. Just get him in the coin shop if you really want him, or to raise that box CC if that's what you're worried about. But when you have Red Escanor coming out, it's hard for me to tell people, don't summon. Wait till he comes out on coin shop, because we don't know how long he's going to be on coin shop, and it's Escanor.
I
can tell people all day long not to summon.
But there's also another issue here, though. People are going to summon regardless, right? And when it comes to the Merlin boss battle, Escanor will be most likely the best unit for sure, but there will be other units that can be used as well. So what I'm going to say right now, I hate to say it, like, I'm going to summon on Escanor's banner.
Oh, yeah.
And I encourage people to summon, like, maybe 2-3 multis at most. But if you don't pull him within those 2-3 multis, I recommend to save all your gems for 2 units that will come out later on, Estarossa or Dairy Airy. Those are the 2 units I would focus on, because if Escanor does become a coin shop unit, just get him from there. Yeah. But the thing is, you will take a huge hit most likely in point system for the Merlin boss battle. So you're just gonna have to use whatever units and do it free to play based, or whatever units you can that you have, and just take the L on that and just get whatever gems you can, the points and all that stuff from there. Because the thing is, realistically, all you need from the Merlin boss battle is 1, her clothing, 2, whatever gems you can get from that. And I think that's like 35 gems. At most.
You don't need to be the top 5. Now, if you're pushing for top 5, top 1, top 2, like if you want that, that's on you. And sorry to say it, you have to summon for Red Escanor.
Yeah, 100%.
Because he won't be in the coin shop till after she's gone.
The only thing that will make it super scummy is that if the banner itself leaves when the Merlin boss battle leaves, basically making you need to summon to get Escanor, or if you don't, then he will be put into the coin shop. But then Merlin's boss battle is gone already.
Oh yeah, I guarantee you, he won't be put in the coin shop till after her.
I feel that too. I exactly feel the same thing. And they're gonna have him 7 coins until later on. Then they put him at 5 at one point.
And you gotta think the way they do UR gear.
That's true. They are bringing. Oh my god.
Escanor's getting UR gear.
That's true.
So I've been working. Let me show it here. That's not the right button. I've been working on getting King his UR gear.
I have all 6 King UR gear set.
You do. I don't yet, because I wanted to build a fresh set for him. So I was sitting there working on fresh set, grinding away, trying to do it free to play. I didn't want to spend any money on it, so I was trying to do it slowly. I got the bottom 2 HP ones done. I don't even have the top 4 at 5-star yet. And now it's like, did I just waste those? Because now you're gonna have
Uh,
to do Escanor.
yeah, honestly, I feel like I wasted mine. I
Yeah,
really feel like I wasted mine.
yeah. I'm sitting at 18 equipment engraving stones. 18.
Like the thing is, I thought because this is how I was expecting it that we were gonna have a lot of filler banners after this Red King because it's just why are you putting out multiple units that are so important in the game back to back to back
Yeah.
like you Blue Lilia, right? Blue Demon Melee all together, literally by side, and then you have Red King right after.
I think that
Like,
they knew what they were doing because they put out Blue Demon Melee, so everyone wanted the pen team. Everyone wanted to run the pen team. Other YouTubers talking about the pen team. Did they come out with Blue Lily? No, no, no. They came out with Valenti because then people knew they had to summon for Valenti to counter the pen team, and then they released Valenti, knowing that people still want to run the pen team, so they're going to summon for Blue Lilia. And then the stall team became the big thing. They made it even better with Red King, and now
honestly,
now they're crushing Red King and Valenti with
yeah,
Red Escanor.
Valenti's done with Red Escanor easily, like
Yeah,
that,
he one
like,
shots her. If you
yeah,
if you
like,
got him with good gear and you get a level 2 attack card on like turn 1, turn 2 when he still has his buffs, Valenti's done. That's all
yeah,
there's to it. He doesn't need Pierce. He's not going to matter. And
it,
if free to play players get frustrated enough with the game and they just can't get the cards, because at the end of the day, this is a collection game. Gotcha games are collection games. People want the units. If they can't get them because they're not given enough time to save the diamonds they need, they're going to give up on the game. Kind of like a thing that happened with me and Doken. They just kept pumping out cards, and I just got tired of it, so I left. A lot of
yeah,
people
that's
left.
basically the same thing. Like the thing is, the community knows what's going on, right? Like they literally been saying everywhere. Like even in my community section, I said like, oh, people are unsubbing from my channel, right? But then I asked people why. They literally said it's not you, it's the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
And I'm
saw
like,
that.
well, that makes sense. And I'm like, okay, I can understand that because if obviously they don't watch the game anymore, then they'll obviously unsub. That's fine. I get that. So people already know like the way that's going for the game is just not good because some people are even saying like Netmarble has messed up global so many times and without even compensation, they
Yeah,
don't care for the free to play players. They only care for the money base, right? So that's the only thing like people are worried about when it comes to free to play base because not everyone can summon all the time
yeah,
unless you're it's so unless you're just like a whale.
yeah, and even you know, yeah, I consider both me and you whales, but you get to the point where this game's going to be you need to be a truth size whale
Yeah,
to keep up, and I'm not going to do it. I got other things to do. I enjoy the game, and while the game's still fun, I don't mind spending some money on it. But when the free to play players leave, I don't want to go in PvP and play sweats all night. I don't want to,
yeah, yeah.
struggle. I like, being able to win every once in a while. Like, I go in now at my level and ungeared, and it's already somewhat sweaty. I don't have 100% win rate. So if I'm going in, I'm just going up against other whales. It's not about, hey, how good you do, how well do you play the game stuff. It's like, no, how much money do you spend? Oh, you spend more money than me? Okay, I forfeit.
Basically, like all the cosmetics,
Mm-hmm.
all every single thing. Like I've noticed that, and that's the issue with it too. Because even in ungeared PvP, which is like personally my favorite, because geared, it's stupid in my opinion. It's
Yes.
just because even if you're in gold, you're gonna run into some 180,000
Yep.
CC player
Yep.
and just get wrecked. Like
Cough meat.
yeah, I mean, I've ran it. I feel bad sometimes. I have 178,000. I think
Yeah.
180,000 now, and I'll still run into a player, and I feel bad. It's like, okay, they're only at like 115,000.
Yeah.
They quit. Like it makes sense for you to quit, right?
Yeah, there's
But
no point.
why? Like it should be matched up with the same CC. It shouldn't be matched up with just random,
Yeah, I
and
would
that's the
say
issue.
it'd be cool if you went in and say you're at 180, your bracket was say 170 to 190. You could face anyone in those CCs. Yeah, I get it. It might be harder to find a match, but you know, I feel bad shit stomping some kids too. Like I think fully geared out, I'm pushing like a with food and everything that I eat, I hop in. I'm 190 something K, 198K, and I went up against a guy that was like 130 in geared, and I'm just like, sorry, bye.
It's literally just whoever has better gear, obviously, who
Yep.
has the right unit that you need. So it's just I don't know. I feel like they're just going way too fast. Just like I did not expect Red King to even come out this early. That was just completely like left field.
Yeah, I didn't either. And one thing I don't like about it is let us enjoy the team comps.
The meta, yeah.
Like Pen Team. I've been wanting to run Pen Team. I like the way it works. I like how quick it is. You can run through PvP real quick with it. Even if you go against another Pen Team, it's a 3, maybe 4 turn game, and it's over. You move on. Cool. I don't want to do stall teams because it takes too damn long. And I don't feel like being in a PvP match for 10 minutes. So, but you couldn't even enjoy it but a week. And really, you can never actually enjoy Pen Team to its fullest because Valenti came out before Lilia. They were so
Yeah,
worried
that's
about
true.
it.
That's so true.
So it wasn't even like Pen Team really ran rampant. So I don't even see the need for Red King to have came out at all when he did because it wasn't needed. You have Valenti already. You have the counter. You don't need another counter to a team that already is countered.
Yeah. It's just crazy because like JP, Pen Team is still one of the best teams to run.
Yep.
One of the best.
Yeah, you're
Obviously
either running.
you have like stupid blue Elizabeth and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It's either you run Pen Team or you run Lost Vein with the new Ellie.
Yeah, that's literally just it's stupid. Like there's no way to like get ready for these units on global because they're just throwing random units out that you need because they're so good.
Yeah,
Even as a support unit.
Yeah, I sat there and I recorded a video that was probably about 10 minutes talk about who was going to be coming when and stuff like that. I didn't even upload it because there was no point. I don't. There's no telling. There's no telling who's coming next. Is Derriere coming out next week and Lost Vein a couple weeks after that? Who knows? Who knows at this point? A month ago we'd have been like, no, dude, no, that's silly. Lost Vein's not coming anytime. There's no reason to save for Lost Vein. But now it's like, is that a bad idea? I don't know.
I'm actually worried about that actually because there's so many units that need to be brought out first before that.
And with content that they're doing, are they going to be pushing that Super Awakening that nobody wants? Is that going to come here in a couple months? I mean, I hope not, but I don't know.
The thing is, how many units do we get a month? Like, how many units have we gotten the month of June? Right? Like, did we get? Okay, so we have technically. When did Red King come out? Technically June, what 30th?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's part of June, right?
Yeah.
So we had him. We have the 2 Molesculas, right? We had Demon Melly, right? Was that a month ago or was that like in the same?
That might have been. I
think that was like over a month ago. Yeah, I think that's okay. But so
Lilia,
we had Lilia. Yeah. Okay.
And all those, Molescula, yeah, you can skip it. She's not that good, but
that's 5 units in 1 month.
Yep. And look at what other gacha games do. I'm not saying we need to slow down to a point like I go back to Dokkan. We don't need to slow down to that point where you get a good unit every 3 months or Celebration. Banners stick around for a month, sometimes more. We don't need to slow down that much, but put like give us like an additional week. Give us an additional week to get those PvP gems. And that I think that would be okay. Maybe even 2 weeks. That might be pushing a little bit because at this point people are expecting that new unit. People are expecting something hype every single week. They're going to burn themselves out. And at the pace they're running, if they would just slow down a little bit, maybe they'd be able to pay attention to the details, like what happened with King's passive, like with when Bond first came out with how they had that he'll be added to the draw.
God.
If they slowed down just a little bit, they'd be able to pay attention to that.
And that's the thing, like even if it gave us like another week or 2 for units to come out, just like hype units, it still gives players who are stuck in like Masters 1 or Gold 5 and just want to push up and ungear to get those gems. Like at least it gives them another week or two to get into the next tiers for them to get more gems. Like going from Master 1 into Champions 5 is like the biggest thing. Because
Yeah.
then you're guaranteed 50 gems. That's already a multi and a half essentially. Like if you can just get 10 more gems, obviously. But it's those are just the things.
Which you'll get those 10 gems doing the dailies.
Yeah, exactly. So like you can get 2 multis easily from just PvP and just doing normal daily stuff. Like it's possible. And then just save that every single week. That's 120 gems essentially, maybe even a little bit more just for the next 2 weeks, and that's enough to summon for what 30, 60, 90, 4 multis.
Yeah. But
4 chances of getting the unit you want, you know.
But even people like me, like when these new units come out that are needed in PvP, I do not go into PvP until they are perfect. I won't step in there like my king. He's not done yet, so I haven't gone into PvP because I'm not trying to go up and get in there.
Red King?
Yeah, Red King. He's
mine
not done
isn't
for me.
either.
So I don't go into PvP because if he's needed and I don't have him done, I don't go in. I didn't go in with Blue Melee till he was perfect. I didn't go in with Lilia till she was fully UR'd. I'm dropping down. I'll go into PvP right now. I'm dropping down in ranks because I don't want to go in there and just lose over and over and drop down even faster. So I'm like, screw it. I'll just sit here and wait until I get them done.
And that's the thing.
And then I only drop down a bracket. You know, instead
and that's
of losing
the thing.
10.
Having SSR pendants, which is my opinion, I think it's one of the worst things to have 3 SSR pendants to awaken to the next level. That's always been a personal pet peeve with this game for me.
Yeah.
Because not everyone can get lucky and get those drops from the SP dungeon, or just saving them all up and then getting them from like all these other events and stuff like that. It's just not the best case scenarios.
Yeah, or not everyone whales out and can buy them from
the
gold coins. Yeah, so, see, I'm sitting here at Platinum 3 for geared, which is low for me. And
yeah, so
like
I said, I don't care.
And ungeared. I've always been champion 1. Like the second it resets, I always go back in there, knock them out, get back up to champ 1s. But I don't want to go back in there.
Because if you run into King, then you don't know like what's gonna happen. Yeah.
Because King shuts down my team that I run, especially in ungeared. I run Pen.
It's just stupid. Like everything like that's going on is just rushing content because they're trying to catch up to JP. If JP starts to slow down slowly as well, and Global just picks up that pace, they're probably going to catch up in the next like 4 or 5 months at most.
But then, if we catch up to JP going the pace we go, and then we have to slow down to go off of JP's pace, people are still going to be like, "Oh, how come we're not getting a new unit right away? How come we're not doing this?" So, do we pass JP eventually?
I don't think we would pass JP, but if anyone knows how Naruto Blazing works, it's literally the JP version is a week ahead of the global version. That's literally it. So once the JP version has it, global gets it right after, and it's literally what I think Netmarble is trying to go for, so that they can stay up to pace with JP. That most likely pulls more money than them for sure. Than global.
Yeah, they can
100%.
Keep the hype on one unit instead of have to re-hype it up. Yeah,
exactly.
I mean that would work. But the thing is, like, I don't even care if we catch up to JP.
I don't either.
Like, again, yeah, it'll be nice once we get there, but we're not enjoying the ride. I'm not enjoying the ride right now because I can't. I'm having trouble keeping up. I'm just worried about like, shit, how much money am I gonna have to spend next week to, now that I started this channel, especially being a new channel like I am. I gotta do something. I can't be skipping these banners because those are what really gets views and subs. So I almost have to. Like when Red Escanor comes out, I gotta do a probably 400 or 500 diamond summon video on him.
I know a lot of people actually slowed down on JP whenever Red Escanor came out as well. Like around that time frame is when they're like, all right, this game is getting way too much. They also dropped a lot of units back to back. So it was just like, now what do you do with your gems? Because they dropped Red Escanor a month before they dropped Starossa, and then literally a month after they dropped Dare Ares.
Yeah.
So I think that's actually really good for that pacing, right? Yeah. But then the way that Global seems like they're doing it, it's probably gonna be like every 2 weeks they're gonna bring out the unit. So
and it's hype unit after hype unit, and Yeah, I will wail out. When if I'm enjoying the game, I'm gonna wail out. Like I'll show right here, my Escanor. Bam, 6'6". Let's see, my Lily. I think she's 5'6". Like 5'6" her on her initial banner. Yeah, 5'6". I went through I went through 4 rotations. Blue Demon Melee. I think he's 4'6". I'll get the dupes. I'll spend the money. I don't mind if I'm enjoying the game. I'm going to do it. And as of now, this game is really fun. I'm not shitting on the game. So if people are watching it thinking, "Oh, these guys are just salty. They're shitting on the game," we love the game. I love this game. I think it's the best gacha game out.
I agree.
It beats Dokkan. It beats Naruto. It beats Bleach. It beats Dragon Ball Legends, which
Yeah.
because the story is great. The animations are great.
The
Honestly,
PvP is the main thing.
oh
in my
yeah, PvP is
opinion.
great, and the animations on this game are so good. I'm probably not even going to watch season 3 of the show because the animations in this game are better than those animations.
That's true.
So I'm just going to watch it on here. I'm just going to play through the story and watch it on here. So we're not shitting on the game. So don't comment below. Hey, you guys are just salty. I am Mr. Sodium, but I'm actually not salty right now. I just want them to slow down so everyone can enjoy the game. So free to play players can get these units, can save up, and us content creators can reliably tell you guys good advice like, hey, don't summon this, wait for this, get them in the coin shop, save, but it's hard to do that nowadays.
But here's the other thing. Like when it comes to content creators saying, "Oh, don't summon on this unit," and then we get, hate because we're
We
summoning
summon.
on. But here's the reason. Because one, we're trying to showcase the unit themselves, and
Yep.
then two, because if the unit is a coin shop unit essentially, then you can wait. You can literally just wait. But if you summon on a banner and then the next banner that comes out after that is a much better unit, then who's gonna be like mad? Or am I gonna get mad,
Yeah.
or is the person who didn't summon gonna get mad? Like
And
I'm gonna get mad.
like King's banner, I'll tell people all day long, do not summon on that banner. The banner is absolute trash.
Yeah, I said to summon on it only if you actually care for PvP and you actually want to get higher in PvP. That's
Yeah.
all I said.
But I wouldn't even wail out on it.
No,
I
oh no, oh no.
I did my
No.
video. I did 300. I got lucky getting them when I got them because I was starting to get real mad. But
Yeah, so
also, if you guys just have that summoning itch, which we all know that
everyone
summoning
does.
itch,
This is what gotcha's for.
watch our videos. Watch us go through the pain of getting shafted, so you don't have to. I'll do that for y'all. I'll summon so y'all can just watch me and maybe scratch that itch. As a matter of fact, I'll do a summon right now. I'll do a summon right now on. I don't have Moleskula. I didn't get either
Go
one of them.
for it.
So here we go. I'm going to do a multi right now. Especially if y'all stuck around for this video. I know we've been rambling a little bit, but we're passionate about the game. And that's another reason why I wanted to have the great skills with me, because we could bounce off each other. I got a stick animation. I'm about to get salty. He got knocked across. Yeah, see, live through my pain, because if we tell you not to summon and you're like, screw them, they're summoning, let me do one multi, you might get this right here. And then
you're gonna get mad at
you're
us.
gonna get mad. You got summoned, so I wanted to summon too. Just watch this. And just save this clip on your computer, and whenever you get that summoning itch, watch this right here.
Just how it goes.
I'm gonna skip this crap. And trust me, we go through it. Sometimes our video will edit it, sometimes we'll throw out a hype, summoning, but that doesn't show the 400-500 diamonds when we went before that we didn't get anything. We'll put up the, hey, I got 3 Demon Meliodases and 1 multi. Watch this multi, because it's cool to watch. But right here, I got nothing.
So I'm gonna say a pretty bold statement. So what I'm gonna say is, one, if you don't care for the Merlin boss battle as the point system based, then skip Red Escanor. Save your gems. Use whatever units you can to beat the Merlin boss battle. Get her clothing. Get whatever the stuff you can in the shop. get whatever points you can with whatever units you can. Doesn't matter. You'll probably get a good amount of points. You'll be fine. 2, save all your gems for units like Dairy Airy and Estarossa. Save those. Honestly, just skip every single banner because we haven't even gotten Gluxinia. We haven't gotten the blue Nunchuck Bond. We haven't gotten that green DN a lot. We haven't got any of these units that would have been easily filler banners, which it's whatever. The thing is, they're always going to have a chance to come back. Like, Red Escanor is most likely in the coin shop, like I said. Or Dairy, for example. If you don't pull her, she'll be back at one point. You still have chances to pull these units whenever. Honestly, Estarossa, in my opinion, might be a skip too, because he is also a coin shop unit. Whenever he's put in there, we don't know, obviously. But when it happens, great. But if the meta is something that you're worried about in PvP based, then that's up to you for summoning wise. That's when you should be summoning. But if the meta is something you don't care for and you don't care for PvP like that and you're stuck in like Champions 5 just because you want the 50 gems guaranteed, don't summon for any of these units. Just save your gems all for the specific units that you have been waiting for since JP announced them. Lost Vein Melly, that's one thing. Blue Zeldris, these units that you all want to see. Just save all those gems for that, because at one point all the banners that you're going to miss out on, all those units are going to be put onto another banner anyway, so it does not matter. They will come back regardless.
I'd also say with Dairy things, you want Dairy. Dairy is going to be great
100%.
for the guild boss. Save your part 2 tickets.
Yeah.
Because I'm positive she'll get put on there eventually.
100%.
Yeah, because she's on it in JP, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so save your part 2 tickets.
Estarossa.
Yeah, so save your part 2 tickets. Wait for her to, get a buff rate. Well, no, they don't do that on the part 2 ones, do they? It's only the part 1.
Part 1 and 2, they have like the buff rates, like the extra 0.2% chance for the specific unit.
Yeah,
like
okay, yeah. So save your tickets for that. Don't waste them. I don't even have any right now because them reverse stages are difficult. I can't even put the damn things in there.
Oh, but yeah. By the way, I didn't even say anything about the reverse stage. That came just too early. I'm sorry, but that was something you should have waited another like month and a half. I'm sorry, but that's just crazy.
Because the units you need, I don't want to put resources into 6-star him to level 80 him because Red Escanor is coming out. I got to save those for him.
Exactly. It's just not worth it. Like these are just these are the only things that are just like messing with me. But whatever. Like can't do anything about it. Just got to play the game like how it is.
Yeah.
Enjoy it for what it is. That's what I've been doing. I'm still gonna play the game regardless. It's not gonna change unless if something really bad happened. Then I was like, all right, that was the last straw.
I think the only way that I'll probably stop playing at this point is if like my box just gets deleted somehow. I mean, I'm just starting off in the YouTube game, but I've been playing these gachas for a while, so I'm going to be here. I'm going to keep pumping out that content when I can, guys. So stick with me. If you've watched this video, and especially if you've stuck around to the end, you're the real champ. I appreciate it. If for some unknown reason you're watching my video, but you don't know who this guy is with me, I'm going to put a link to his channel, but there's no way. There's no way you're watching me and don't know who Mr. Seven Deadly, a.k.a. DBZ Skills, whichever you know him by, is. But I definitely appreciate you joining me on this, taking some time out your day. It's been fun. I'm going to let you bounce because I know you got bigger and better things to be doing.
You're good. You're good.
All right, guys. That's it for today. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.